Occasionally when you're working in a workbook, you'll be interested in the impact that what you're doing is having elsewhere in the workbook. Often that's in a location well away from where you're working. If this is the case, and if you need to keep track of the data in another cell, you can do so using a watch window. A watch window shows you the result cell in a small window that makes it easier for you to see the result on the screen. To create a watch window, click the Formulas tab on the ribbon here and click Watch Window. Click Add Watch, and now you can select the cell that you want to watch the value of. The cell I want to watch is the total down here, so I'll click in that cell and click Add to add that to the watch window. I can size the columns in here so I make sure that I'm seeing clearly the data that I want to see. I'm interested in this cell and this value. The watch window itself can be sized and it can be placed wherever you want it on the screen. As you make changes to the data and when the result in the cell that you're watching changes, you're going to see that change appear in the watch window. I'm going to make a change here and press enter, and the value here changed. This makes it easy for you to track cells in different areas of the worksheet. You can even track cells on another worksheet if that's not visible, and then view that data as you're working in a completely different sheet. For example, I have the year's budget selected here, and I want to watch the total monthly and salary wages for the entire year as I work, so I'm going to add this as a watch. I'll click Add, and let's go back to my January worksheet. The watch window is sitting over the top of everything, and so I can watch the impact of any changes in my worksheet not only in my January figures but in my entire year figures. A watch window is appropriate when, for example, as I'm doing here, we're looking at monthly or quarterly results, and if you want to see the impact of these on year-to-date values, for example. At any stage, if you no longer want to watch a cell, click on the watch window, click on the cell and click Delete Watch, and that will remove it from the watch window. Watch windows stay in place from one instance of Excel to another, and they're saved with the workbook. This means that provided you save the workbook after having created the watch window, next time you open the workbook, the watch window will be in place and visible and ready to use.